In today's video, I will be going over the most underrated season ever released in Fortnite. So as most of you already know, Fortnite has put out many seasons in the past, some being absolutely amazing, while others were just not good at all. And today I'll be going over a season that I think is underrated and is one of the better Fortnite seasons we've actually gotten. So if you guys happen to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And also comment down below what you guys think is the most underrated season to ever be released in Fortnite. And without further ado, let's get right into this. So there's definitely a handful of seasons that I think went underrated in Fortnite, so it was definitely difficult picking the most underrated season. Chapter 3 Season 1 is definitely one that came to mind, and a handful from Chapter 2 I also think were underrated. However, one season came to mind that I think is more underrated than all of those seasons, which is Chapter 4 Season 2. Yes, Chapter 4 Season 2. I definitely didn't think I'd be picking anything from Chapter 4, but Season 2 just did so many things right and really just made a good season all around. From the map to the loot pool to the battle pass, I think this is one of the better seasons we've got, and definitely one that was underappreciated. I'll go ahead and start off by talking about the theme of Chapter 4 Season 2 first, and then kind of get into the locations and then weapons. So the theme of Chapter 4 Season 2 was kind of this like futuristic anime and Japanese themes throughout the new locations and collabs, such as Attack on Titan, which I'll talk about that more later. And I truly think the execution of this theme was just done so well within the map and the weapons. I think Fortnite struggles with the execution of their themes in a lot of the seasons, especially with the more recent ones, but here it was just executed almost perfectly, just super well done. And I'll talk about the maps and locations now. So the map pretty much consisted of the base Chapter 4 Season 1 map, but in the bottom right corner is really where the new locations were added. So we had 4 new locations, those locations being Mega City, Steamy Springs, Naughty Nets, and of course Kenjutsu Crossing. And Mega City was probably the most memorable location out of the 4, and Kenjutsu Crossing was also another memorable one to me. And I feel like a lot of newer locations now aren't that memorable, but this season in particular, I definitely remember a lot about it. These locations also just had so much detail to them, especially with Mega City. The detail was just insane, and it honestly just gave me this futuristic tilted towers kind of vibe. Really just a great location, and the visuals of these locations were honestly just stunning. Really just a great map all around, and just some of the better locations we've gotten in Fortnite. Moving on to the weapons, items, and vehicles, all of these things were actually really good in this season. Everything was pretty solid and worked accordingly with the theme. So I'll start off by talking about the vehicles. There's 2 types of vehicles, which was the Rogue Bike and the Nitro Drifter. And the Rogue Bike was kind of this like fast motorcycle type of thing, a really nice mobility vehicle right here. And I'm pretty sure 2 people could actually ride on this bike, so it was overall pretty good. And the Nitro Drifter was just the cars at the time that had nice acceleration on it, and this was also when vehicles were pretty much just used for mobility. It wasn't really in the combat system how it is now, so it's something I actually kind of miss when vehicles were just a mobility item. But the vehicles for this season were actually pretty good. But now moving on to the weapons, there was a lot of great weapons in the loot pool for this season, but the main one that was just super good was the Kinetic Blade. Yes, this is when the Kinetic Blade was actually in Fortnite, and it's arguably the best special ability weapon we've ever gotten in Fortnite. It had the nice dash attack with the quick slashes you could hit your opponents with, and it was overall just such a fun weapon. And it was also pretty good for mobility as well, and it was just super fun. Such a nice addition to the game and really fit well with the theme. Along with the kinetic blade, we also had the Havoc suppressed assault rifle, which was a pretty good AR. There was a Havoc pump shotgun, which was also new, and the overclocked pulse rifle, which if you were good with that, it could actually be a pretty nice AR to have. And all those new weapons were just so good and just fit well with the season. There was also unvaulted weapons added back into the game. Some of the notable ones was the heavy sniper rifle, the combat shotgun, which I absolutely love, and a bunch of exotic weapons, which I think Fortnite should bring back into Chapter 5. Hopefully for the next season is more exotic weapons in the main battle royale. And the chug cannon was also in the game at that point as well. And we were also introduced with the legendary slurp juice, which was a good heal, especially for endgame. And yeah, this season was just stacked with good weapons and items to use, and I really have no complaints with anything they added for this season. Everything was just really solid all around. And one aspect that actually isn't in Fortnite anymore is the reality augments. If you guys even remember what that is, there was 7 new reality augments added for this season, which was the dumpster diving, treasure hunter, slap surplus, munition slide, medium ammo amp, shotgun recycle, and dignified finish. And these augments actually added a nice aspect into the game. It could really help you if you strategized them well, and I wouldn't mind Fortnite adding back augments at some point in the future. So yeah, in terms of the new items, weapons, and vehicles, I think everything was pretty great all around and just added on to what made the season really good. Moving on to the battle pass skins and the collabs. For the battle pass, for whatever reason, I didn't buy this battle pass, okay? I don't know why I didn't buy it, because it's one of the best battle passes we've ever gotten in Fortnite history, in my opinion. And for whatever reason, I just decided not to buy it. But getting into the first skin, we had Renzo the Destroyer, and that's such a good skin to start off the season with. Really nice styles with this skin. A pretty cool one in my opinion, and probably one of my favorites in this battle pass. The next skin in the battle pass was Imani. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And she was a decent skin as well. Some nice styles overall. And after her, we had Thunder, which was this lizard skin, which is honestly another super cool skin within this battle pass. Another one of my favorites. Really cool styles with him as well. And then the next skin we got was Mystica, and she was another really good skin in this battle pass. Has some really cool styles with this skin. One of the best skins in this battle pass. And then next up we have Stray, which the style with that skin is just super cool. Even though it is heavily inspired off of Drift, still a nice skin if you've never got Drift originally. And then next up we have Highwire, which she also has some really cool styles with this skin. Then we have Mizuki, which was another good skin to end off the battle pass. And in my opinion, these skins are overall just really good for this battle pass. One of the best battle passes in my opinion, and like I said, I do really regret not buying it. And the collab skin for this battle pass was, I believe, the main character from Attack on Titan. I think this was a smart collab to have for this season because he fits with the theme of the locations and just the theme of the season in general. Now personally, I don't like collabs in Fortnite much anymore because most of them are just kind of random and don't fit with the theme, but this one actually does, and I'm really happy they decided to pick Attack on Titan for this collab, and it wasn't oversaturated with Attack on Titan. But anyways guys, in terms of all the weapons, items, vehicles, locations, and the battle pass, I think all around this season was really good and one of the best ones we've had in general. And I definitely think this was an underrated season that I really don't see too many people talking about, so I thought I'd make a video on it and pretty much just show my appreciation for this season, because I don't think I appreciated it as much as I should have when it was out. But that's gonna do it for this video guys, so thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so it means a lot to me if you guys could subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.